Welcome back, folks, to the Business Blast, brought to you by Satco. Go to satco.com. Maybe that's satco.com. Greg, why?
Because they have everything you need in lighting, man. They're a complete lighting distributor, manufacturer, been in business, and they're in business for the right reason, to have great long-standing relationships and then satisfy their customer now and in the future.
You know, they're technology, what do you call it? Not agnostic.
Yes.
They have everything. They got fixtures, they got lamps, they got everything. So go to satco.com. That's satco.com. You know, it's interesting. We're talking about what type of wood are bats made of? Ash, I think.
I think they can be. I think they can change, though. You never know.
I think it's ash. But anyway,
I'll say ash.
I want to ask you about branding.
Okay.
Right? A Louisville Slugger. That's a brand, bud.
It is.
Right? Like what percentage of the major leagues use Louisville Sluggers?
I think it was 60%. So at least over half.
Right.
And it's like the name brand. If you think of a bat, it's Louisville Slugger.
Right. What's the second most popular bat? Do you even know another brand of bat?
Wilson? I don't know.
Oh, Wilson. Like I wouldn't even know.
I don't even know either.
You know, I mean, Louisville Slugger is a baseball bat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So what is it about and they probably made we should go to the factory while we're here in Louisville, but Louisville. How do you say it? Louisville. So what do you do for your brand? Like what's different about Louisville Slugger and Premier Lighting? Like what's the Louisville Slugger promise that you don't have?
Well, longer history from Louisville Slugger. Number one, Louisville Slugger's been 1884. We have a sign over here that does say it. It's way more known than, my brand. We're a regional lighting distributor, but I don't know. History. I think it's all about history with Louisville Slugger and being made here too.
Yeah, I think that made in the USA in the city is interesting. So their brand is both a city, a sport, and a name for a bat, the Slugger. Right? Does Louisville have any other bats called? Is there the Blaster, or is there just the Slugger?
Just a Slugger.
Like it has never changed. It's always been this. They got the Powerized Slugger. They got the, you know what I'm saying? But it's like they're doing something right. And I don't know if it has anything to do with our businesses, but it's interesting, like about a brand like that, a brand promise, the Louisville Slugger. What does it get you? Gets you big hits. Gets you customization. Get your own bat made of it. Mm-hmm. Get your name carved on your bat.
Yeah.
Right. Defend your family. You know what I mean? Say hello to my friend Louis.
Multi-purpose.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like there's something to there's a deep brand promise in Louisville Slugger that I'm not sure it's possible to replicate in every business. I think you need to make a product, and to have this kind of a brand promise, you need to actually make a physical product that someone can hold. And then I also think that you need to make it in a place and somehow get it into the lore of a sport.
You need it ingrained in the actual location it's at too. Like Louisville is known for this.
That and horses.
And horses, yeah. But I get what you mean.
Right? And like it's almost like the bat is part of the myth of America.
Sure.
You know, it's embedded in the lore of America. You got Jackie Robinson on the wall. He used Louisville Slugger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you have like this baseball romantic myth of American exceptionalism that's captured in a piece of wood that costs pennies to make, and they sell for whatever, $100 or $70 or whatever it is, right? Yeah. How much does a Louisville Slugger cost?
I would guess probably 100.
How many do you think they make them in China too?
I think they make them all right here in Louisville is what I
know they make them in the Louisville, but they also make them in China too.
They do, huh?
I don't know. Scott, can you research that for us?
It says made in the USA right on there.
I know they make them, but do they make a lower quality line in China or something like that? Or aluminum bats are made in China or whatever. Okay. But I mean, they've embedded themselves into the lore. Like they're actually part of the American mystique, this brand.
Yeah.
Maybe the most of any American brand. Is there a more American brand than the Louisville Slugger?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Like, think about how powerful their brand is. It's more power. I think it's more American than Coca-Cola.
Okay.
You know, Coca-Cola is like a world global brand.
Yeah.
Louisville Slugger is an American thing.
Mhm.
You know, and they just have themselves embedded, and you could only screw it up.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Like, that's magic, dude. That's generational family magic. You can create something like that. Something that's part of your culture. Like, you could give a Louisville Slug, especially from Louisville, if you had foreign visitors come to give visit you could buy them a bat and give it to them.
It'd be a special
Like inside a
gift.
box, right?
Yeah.
And put their name on it. And they take it with them and be like, that's an American baseball bat.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's any other brand like it.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I would say to some degree, yeah, it really isn't. But how do you replicate it? How do you do it? It's got to take time, right? I mean, this is 1884. And I'm not very good at math. But that's over 130 years.
It's a long time, man.
It's a long time. So it took time to get up to that point.
I don't know. It's interesting. I'd love to know, you know, how you nurture and create and then maintain. There's integrity in this bat.
A brand needs to have integrity.
Yeah.
Stand around.
Yeah. It's a made in the
Company
USA.
needs to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, we can save 20 cents if we, do the manufacturing in Mexico. Nope. It's American bat. It's made in America for Americans. There's something to the whole lore of it, isn't there?
Yeah.
How do we do that?
Make everything in America.
I think it's going to stay a mystery, but it's a beautiful mystery. The Louisville Slugger here in Louisville Slugger. How do you say it? Louisville Slugger. Thank you for listening to the Business Blast. This episode of the show is brought to you by Satco. Go to SATCO, baby. SATCO.com. That's Satco.com. And Nouveau, Greg.
In Louisville.
Nouveau, Satco, and Louisville. Satco has a lot of light bulbs. Is it for all your lighting needs?
I would say it pretty much should be. They've got sockets, they've got fixtures, they've got light bulbs, they've got every flavor too.
If you're an electrical distributor and you sell light bulbs and you don't want to have 25 light bulb vendors, I think Satco's the right one for you.
Definitely the ticket.
Talk to you soon.